Dueling speeches today from President Biden and House Republicans as they try to turn out voters just 46 days before the midterms. In the swing state of Pennsylvania, the Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy laid out his blueprint of what Republicans will do if they take back control of the House. The major focuses: inflation and crime. In D.C., President Biden gave his rebuttal of sorts, point by point. He said Leader McCarthy's plan had little to no detail and failed to mention Republican efforts to roll back abortion rights or propose cuts to Medicare and Social Security.
So in 46 days, America's going to choose. If Republicans win control of the Congress, abortion will be banned. If Republicans control the Congress, Social Security will be on the chopping block. This November, you have to choose to be a nation of hope, unity, and optimism, or a nation of fear, division, and darkness.
President Biden promising to codify Roe v. Wade and to pass an assault weapons ban if Democrats maintain control of Congress. CNBC's senior congressional correspondent Ilan Moy was at Leader McCarthy's speech for his pitch to Americans, and she has that for us. Hi, Ilan.
Well, Shep, this was really an attempt by Republicans to unify the party around a proactive agenda. It took place at a factory just outside of Pittsburgh that makes ductwork. Roughly 36 GOP lawmakers were there, both rank and file and members of leadership. And McCarthy even got a standing ovation when he came out to speak. But the commitment to America is more of a set of principles rather than a detailed plan. The top of the list is inflation and the economy. And when I got a chance to speak to McCarthy, I tried to press him on exactly what he would do on taxes and rising prices.
Well, the first thing we would do is make sure those tax increases don't come back in our tax cuts. Make those permanent as you go forward. Stop the runaway spending of what this Congress has spent more than any others in a short amount of time. I'd like to take away what the Democrats have done, taking away the work incentive, paying people more to stay home than go to work. We've got a workforce problem out there.
He also said the first bill Republicans would introduce would be to get rid of the 87,000 IRS agents that the Biden administration intends to hire. Now, that line got a round of applause. But beyond the economy, this new agenda would focus on things like public safety, crime and the border, schools and kids, including making sure that only women play in women's sports, and government accountability, such as holding hearings on the origins of COVID.
And we've drafted a plan for a new direction, one that actually has the solutions to it. We think an election should actually have contrast. We think the election should be about ideas. We think the American public should make that decision. We're not afraid to lay our ideas out.
Now, it's not just voters that McCarthy has to convince. It's also his fellow Republicans who don't always sing from the same hymnal. Shep, I asked McCarthy directly if he is confident that he can get his entire caucus behind this agenda. He told me 100%.